DreamCon is not Freaknik, but let's not make it end up like it. Hey, yeah. So a couple weekends ago, as if you don't know, because I will not shut up about it, I was in Austin, Texas for DreamCon 2024. It was not only my first time out in Austin, Texas, but it was my first time experiencing DreamCon firsthand. And for what it was an incredible experience. I made some incredible memories, met some incredible people, made some incredible friends. It was worth every penny. Hopefully it won't be my last time experiencing DreamCon. And that incredible experience was, for the most part, reflected in a lot of posts that I've seen since coming back home to Toronto. But I've also seen some discourse surrounding this year's DreamCon. From the Youssef situation to the people saying that they'll never go to DreamCon again because it's become AMP Con, and if you're a small creator, it's not for you, to the unfortunate incident where a woman was by some weirdo who apparently was being weird to a lot of other people that weekend, to sentiments like this right here, where a lot of people have been comparing DreamCon to Freaknik and hilariously dubbing it Geeknik. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. Now, this response tweet here is probably the best response to that weird ass sentiment, but I'm gonna take it a step further and expand upon it. Now, let me start off by saying that experiences vary from person to person. I had an amazing time at DreamCon, and I know a lot of other people had an amazing time at DreamCon, but I also know and heard of a few people who didn't have the same experience, who did not have the best time at DreamCon. But while I understand that, on the flip side, I kind of have to question, how can someone not have a good time at a convention that has so much to offer? Which makes me ask the specific question, what did you come to DreamCon for? At its core, DreamCon is a convention for anime, gaming, and everything pop culture. It's also like a safe space for black anime fans and black gamers and black nerds in general who otherwise wouldn't feel seen or welcomed in spaces that are ethnically not like us. If you're a cosplayer, it's the perfect opportunity, like any other convention, to showcase your creativity and the effort and the hard work that you put into your cosplaying. And it was also a great place for you to create content and network and collaborate and build. DreamCon almost encourages that with their creator spaces and the panels where they offer advice and tools on how to elevate your game. Now, what separates a lot of people's experience at DreamCon is their intention. If you went to DreamCon to experience everything that the convention had to offer and to connect with the community that you belong to, then you probably had the best time, like I did. But if you only went to DreamCon just so that you can meet your favorite celebrity or favorite creator, if you only went to DreamCon because you wanted to see the main events that you had to RSVP to, like the Creator League games, Jeopardy, Family Feud, or the Bay Brigade battle, which I'm kind of mad I didn't RSVP to because it looked lit as hell. So shout out to you guys if you were able to get into those events without RSVPing. If you only went to DreamCon to hook up with someone or for clout or to be noticed, and none of that actually happened, and you had a bad time at DreamCon because of it, find a different convention to go to. Because this is how it's going to come full circle, and this is how it's going to relate to that Freaknik thing and what I said at the beginning of the video. When Freaknik first started, it started out with the intention of offering black HBCU students in Atlanta who couldn't go back home for spring break a place for them to just exist. They didn't even call it Freaknik because of the sexual connotations with the word freak. They called it Freaknik because of the song Le Freak by Chic. Then over time, as the word started to spread about Freaknik, HBCU students from outside of Atlanta were going to Freaknik because it was becoming the hot new thing. Then with celebrity appearances and the event actually being mentioned in shows like A Different World, the buzz around Freaknik started to grow. But then as Freaknik increased in popularity, the meaning behind it started to morph, and people started going to Freaknik for reasons totally unrelated to its original purpose. And then once it got to the point where non-HBCU students who were much older started going to Freaknik with their own nefarious intentions, it descended into chaos. It is up to us to make sure that DreamCon does not suffer the same fate as Freaknik. We cannot let DreamCon's intention and purpose and the core of its creation be lost because some people don't understand exactly what it's here for. Because of some people who don't quite understand the importance of a convention like DreamCon. Because of some people who don't want to experience everything that DreamCon has to offer and instead just want to be there just to say that they were there. And we certainly can't let no weirdos come in and ruin the experience for everybody. This better be the last and only year that I hear about a at DreamCon. DreamCon is not Freaknik, but it can end up that way if the wrong people show up for the wrong reasons and make DreamCon lose its plot.